you end up being sadder, greasier, and for some reason, you have your dick in your hand. Anime, a traditionally Japanese animation style that, like all good things, has been taken over by the white man. Everyone loves anime. Well, at least most people. Not me, though. But what does your favorite anime say about you? Can we accurately categorize you based off of what your favorite anime is? Does each individual anime truly tell a lot about the individual? Do I know anything about anime? No, I've never seen one in my entire life. But regardless, welcome back to Keith's Knowledge Corner. I'm Keith, and this is the corner of my room, and today we're going to be going over what your favorite anime says about you. And why it sucks. One Piece. One Piece fans are the type of people who can't get into a relationship because they have commitment issues, but they can watch an anime with over 1,000 episodes weekly. I mean, come on, you can watch an episode of anime weekly for years, but you can't commit to one piece of ass? Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Super, but not GT. Either you grew up watching this and you watch Super purely for nostalgia, or you're the type of person whose favorite celebrity is John Cena.
Are you sure about that?
If you unironically watch Dragon Ball and say that that's your favorite anime, you're the type of person whose favorite sitcom was Friends and whose favorite action movie is Die Hard. You're just a basic ass person with surface level tastes that make you interesting at the parties that you don't go to because you don't get an invite. Death Note. What the fuck does that mean? You're a pretentious ass who thinks that just because an anime seems deeper and isn't like other animes and doesn't have traditional fighting, that somehow makes it better. That's like saying that white pizza is better than pizza just because there's no tomato sauce on it. It's still pizza, and you're still an asshole. Attack on Titan. You're a sucker for a decent theme song, and you're a real masochist, waiting years and years for new episodes of this show that progressively just keep getting worse. Oh, also, you just like watching large naked people run around. You short, insecure, perverted motherfucker. Demon Slayer. See, now that sounds like a cool name. If you like Demon Slayer, you don't actually like the show, you just like the pretty colors on the screen and you pretend to care about the story. You're like a raccoon who found a shiny thing in the trash, and Demon Slayer is your shiny thing in the trash. Baki. Man, what the fuck does that mean? If you like Baki, you're probably an overweight, lonely old man who has 3 different black belts in 3 different martial arts, but you're at a point in your sad, miserable life where you're too overweight to actually apply any of those. So you watch this show to try to reclaim your former glory, but you end up being sadder, greasier, and for some reason, you have your dick in your hand. Naruto. Naruto? No, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you watched this as a kid, you're probably the closeted anime fan growing up who, as soon as anime became mainstream publicly, decided to go absolutely apeshit publicly. You were the dumbass running around with his hands behind his back, screaming he's got the power of God and anime on his side, when in reality, you're just as much of a fucking nerd as before, but now people know that you wore a headband when you jerked off. That's such a funny line. So that's it for this week's episode of Keith's Knowledge Corner. If you laughed, leave a like. If you snorted from laughter, consider subscribing. And if you didn't laugh, learn to take a joke, you fucking loser. I'll see you next week.